Welcome back to my YouTube. It's been a good long break since I've been back on YouTube. But I finally figured out how to stream my face onto some gameplay so that I can break it down and kind of tell you guys what I look for when I'm watching my film. And for the most part, people always ask me if I'm looking at my opponent's tendencies in my league. And sometimes I do if it's glaringly obvious, like you can really spot obvious patterns, but I'm not trying to pinpoint exact weaknesses on them or exact patterns unless, again, they're super obvious, because we rotate through partners every week. So the matchups are always going to be different. Play styles meshing together are always going to be different. So it is hard to predict week to week, people's exact tendencies unless they're super big tendencies. Like for me, like people know that I'm always going to hit a drop middle. Like they just know to expect that. It's going to happen 90% of the time. So unless they're big, glaring, obvious issues like that, I don't really point those out when I'm watching video. It's mostly things that I can improve on with my own gameplay. So let's get started. This is week 8 with Kyle. Just for some background information, Kyle is in second place out of 12 players in this ladder league. This is the top rung of the most competitive ladder league in Utah, I would say. Kyle's playstyle is very aggressive. His forehand, he does a lot of things off of his forehand. He hits aggressive cross-court dinking. He hits lobs. He'll hit speed-ups from a lot of places, and he'll speed up at a lot of places on your body as well. So Kyle is pretty lethal. And what makes him special too is that he is very consistent. He doesn't miss a lot of drops. He is great in transition. If I were to say any weaknesses that he has, just like someone that's not at a 5-5 level, I would say is that their backhand isn't a weapon yet. He's consistent with it, like he can hit a drop with it, he hits a good slice drop with it, but you'll never really see him hit a 2E counter, 2E topspin drops, 2E topspin lobs. He's got a good backhand counter, but it's not quite a weapon from a dinking standpoint. So if I were to point out one weakness that I know with Kyle from playing with him in previous weeks, I would say it's his backhand. But it's not a weakness, it's just not a weapon. For me, if you've seen my gameplay before, I have a pretty slow game style. I don't speed up off the rip quite often. I've been working really hard on my forehand dinking, and that's gonna be on display in this week's breakdown because Kyle is a very big left side player. He loves playing the left side. That was the first thing he told me was, hey, where are you comfortable playing? Like, I really like playing the left side. And you know what? That is awesome with me because that means I can just focus on hitting good forehand dinks all the time. And so yeah, I stacked exclusively right, almost exclusively right during this week of league. So you'll see a lot of forehand dinking from me, a lot of forehand drops, and working on letting Kyle take over, because there are times you'll see during the film I should be getting the hell out of his way, but he is too quick, or I am so used to playing a bigger right side roll. That's just something that you'll notice. So let's get going. This is game 1 of the day with Kyle, and we're playing against Vea and Andy first. Vea is a lefty, good lefty with good ground strokes, very athletic. Andy plays a very good blend. He's kind of like a Kyle in a way. You know, he's aggressive and always looking to attack when there's an opening. Very good, consistent player as well. So this is game 1 of the day. I'm gonna try not to stop too much, but if you notice, I hit a really short return, gave him an easy way out to the net. Okay, first forehand dink of the day, looking good. Okay, that's my forehand drop that I really like to hit. I'll be hitting a lot of those today. There's that backhand slice drop that I'm telling you about with Kyle, very consistent with it. Footwork. My footwork is atrocious. I need better footwork. Sidestep, sidestep. Always got a sidestep. Great put away by Kyle. He's got great put away power. This is where Kyle is really strong, is his volleys. Usually the first one to put a volley down, and he's really good at that. There's my forehand dinky I'm talking about. They're really going after Kyle's backhand. This is a strategy that you see a lot in this league. Kyle's backhand is the place to go where he can't really attack the ball. This is going to be everybody's strategy today, pretty much, is going to Kyle's backhand. That's another short return for me. I am noticing, watching film, that my returns are weak sauce. They don't need to be big, they just need to be deeper. At minimum, deeper. So that's something I'm definitely going to work on. Too early of a hands battle for this guy. We're going forehand dinking again. That's where a spot where I need to get the hell out of the way. Just a long return, but Kyle sends it. I like that Kyle always goes for a deep, hard return, even when he misses occasionally. It's a good risk to take. Kyle playing big, I kind of threw him off there because I was in the middle a little bit, so I didn't give him full room to make the step over. Sorry, this is kind of loud. This is where I think my strategy should have been, was cross-court dinking with Vea, so that the ball is less likely to go to Kyle's backhand, and that will give him more options to attack with. See how they're just targeting that backhand? That's their safe space, is that backhand. So they'll be going there a lot. Good try by Kyle. I think if I remember correctly, we lost this game 11-2. We got smoked pretty good this first game. Okay, we're experimenting with me playing defense on the left side. I'm just not awake yet for that hands battle. Great drive by Vea. I thought that ball was so long. Okay, I'm playing left again. Unfortunate error. Dude, see, my returns are awfully short. Just passing the kitchen line. This is where I excel, is my backhand roll. That one floated a little too high. That's that opportunistic offense I was telling you about with Andy. Should have dropped middle, but see, Kyle's forehand is very versatile. Pickups. Great roll by Andy though. There's my classic forehand drop. Forced an error on the backhand, luckily, before the ball bounced into the court. I'm sailing these resets so high. That's a normally automatic reset for me, but great drop to Kyle's backhand. Again, they're going on his backhand. Great lead by Kyle. See there, if you go to Kyle's backhand, he'll back up to create space, and that gives you time to get up to the kitchen. So Vea and Andy did a great job of getting to the kitchen every time by doing that, and I am out of position, terrible footwork. So far, the main themes for me are bad footwork, move to the ball, hit it in a comfortable spot, play a smaller right side, especially, I guess not play to a smaller right side, it's very player dependent, but when playing with somebody that I know is an aggressive left side person, I gotta get the hell out of the way. That's just as simple as that. Just gotta get out of the way, let the big guy play big. Making Kyle dance. Okay. There's Kyle's backhand counter I was talking about earlier. It's like a cut. He doesn't put a lot of heat on it. It's more of like a block that goes down. So, I mean, it's offensively defensive, if that makes sense. Mostly a defensive shot. When he hit that shot long, I remember this exact moment. I said, just do it again. That's the right ball. Attack it again. Go for that ball again. He's just giving it to you. Do it again. It's a good miss. We love good misses. Okay, so we lost that game 11-2. A lot of unforced errors. We gave them a lot of easy rides up for easier scoring opportunities. They pretty much got up to the kitchen every single time off of like either my poor returns. It's just my poor returns. I think I counted 4 times maybe that I mentioned in this video that I hit short returns that pretty much gave them an easy drop up to the kitchen. They were short but shallow, so all they had to do was hit an easy drop off of a slicey-ish return off of me, and that's an automatic ride to the kitchen. So, you know, cleaning up mistakes that are really easily preventable, focusing on my return to go deeper, at least the back half of the court. Don't know why I was worried about hitting the ball long on my returns. That's one big fix. Second big fix is footwork, making sure that I am moving my feet and putting my body in position to hit a ball at a comfortable place, because bad footwork leads to bad shots, bad decision making, because you're already in a bad position yourself. So moving my feet to put myself in a better spot to hit better shots. That's number 2. So deeper returns, better footwork, and adjusting to Kyle's play style. I won't tell you how the rest of the day did. How we did the rest of the day, but we started 0-1. So these are the adjustments going through my mind right now. Not while I was playing here, but right now as I'm rewatching this film. While I was playing, my usual thought is to just make better decisions, make the high percentage decision, and work it all out. I for sure knew that I was gonna have to play smaller for Kyle. That was the first thing on my mind after that game where we lost, was Kyle's making misses, but he's also making the right misses. I just have to put myself in a better position out of his way so that he can have more room to work with. That's the end of the breakdown of my first game of league. Second game is coming up.